Hello, I'm Jerry Jacobs Jr., and welcome to Save My Catholic Marriage Minute, where my main mission is to keep you out of divorce court. The Save My Catholic Marriage Minute is for you if your wife has asked for divorce or separation. Your wife is in the home, but you are in separate bedrooms. Your marriage is just plain boring and or has no passion. You engage in the marital embrace less than weekly or severe less than once a month. You are divorced but didn't want it, or you are determined not to have your marriage end up like any of the above situations. Now, if you fit in one of these categories and want to know how to fix it, follow these 3 steps. 1, listen to this Marriage Minute. Or after listening, visit www.savemycatholicmarriage.com. Sign up to watch the Marriage Masterclass to learn how to repair your marriage is step 3. So let's do this. What are the behaviors of a troubled wife? What are the behaviors of a troubled wife? Moreover, what are the clues your wife displays when she is unhappy and planning to leave? You never considered that one, did you? Another question is, why did she leave or divorce you in the first place? Do you know? Do you even care? Well, you should, because if you don't know, then how will you convince your beloved that you are no longer the same man she abandoned? The key here is, once you know the clues, you must be willing to see them and act upon them once they present themselves, or you will be in divorce court. I speak to men daily who come to me because their wife has left the home or are in a going nowhere marriage, right? Or worse yet, they're divorced. They all say they had no clue this was coming, and I believe them. Why? Because we men only deal with the problem when it's imminent. And if it's not, we tell ourselves, I'll take care of that later. The problem is, brother, later never comes, right? Okay, so how does a husband know when his wife is planning to leave their marriage? Or better yet, when it happens, how to fix it? I'll let that fester for just a minute. Well, we never know for certain, but we can pick up on the behaviors that they exhibit. In all, there are 30. So I'm going to go over them one by one in a series of 30 episodes, which I call Hell on Earth, the behaviors of a troubled wife. In this series, I will give you the benefit of my over 35 years of experience in marriage. I've been married twice, and my first wife died of leukemia, and we were on the verge of divorce at the time. And in my current marriage, I began to see the same issues that caused the chaos in my first marriage. So I had to do something. I refused to sit by and just let things go, just let things tank again like it did before. And no longer could I sit back and wait for the bomb to happen again. I just refused to do it. So I put together a step-by-step system to help men stay out of divorce court, because I know from experience that no one teaches us how to build a great, loving, passionate, and exciting marriage over decades, multiple decades. Why? Because they divorced too. Nobody, when you get in a situation like this, nobody cares about your marriage but you and your kids 17 and under. Everybody else, they feel sorry for you, but they can't help you. Why? Because their marriages are either lackluster or passionless or boring, or they're divorced or separated too. So who do you go to? You go to Catholic Alpha, SaveMyCatholicMarriage.com. So I present to you the top 30 clues of a troubled and unhappy wife. In today's episode, we begin with number 1. Does she seem distant? Yes, this is the catch-all general clue. If your wife has started being distant, not paying attention to you, her job, the kids, etc., or if she is not quite all there and attentive, being secretive, not communicating as much, you may consider asking yourself why. That's the problem with most men. We see it, but we don't attack it. And when we see something's wrong in our relationships, we think it's going to go away. So this probably, and if your wife is acting like this probably means that she doesn't feel close to you, or she is depressed, or feeling unloved or unappreciated. All of these are huge, huge, huge for wives. The main things here is you must see that this is going on and ask her if everything is okay. But of course, what she's going to say, she's going to say what all women say. Nothing's wrong. Okay. But you must, as her protector, sit her down and really explain to her that you really care and that you really want to know and try to help if you can. Usually, once she knows this, the percentages are she will open up and tell you. The key here is to not procrastinate, brothers, and think things will get better or the problem will just disappear. You must, as her beloved husband, man up. Take care of this now, not later, because the problem won't go away. It won't go away. Women, they're 20 steps ahead of us. You're thinking about going out and getting some bologna and put some bologna on the table and put the roof over her head. And she's thinking about, I got to get out of this. So what I need you to do, again, is man up and take care of this now, not later. That is, if you want to stay out of divorce court. Again, follow these 3 steps to fix your marriage now, not later. Step 1, determine if you are in one of the following situations. Your wife has asked for a divorce or separation. Your wife has left the home, or you are separated. Your wife is in the home, but you are in a separate bedroom. Your marriage is just plain boring or has no passion. You engage in the marital embrace less than weekly or severe less than once a month. You are divorced but didn't want it. Step 2, if so, then visit www.savemycatholicmarriage.com. Step 3, sign up to watch the Marriage Masterclass to learn how to repair your marriage. And in conclusion, as we always do, we finish with a quote from Pope Benedict XVI. Society offers you comfort, but you weren't made for comfort. You were made for greatness. So go forth, Christian soldier. The spiritual fight is upon you. Fast, pray, and prepare for battle.